What's up, Garrett? How you doing? Good afternoon, Bart. All right, I have to kick this off with some videos that need to get done. So the early birds get to enjoy a couple of nice video breaks. What's up? See, man, free packs. Can't go wrong. Everything's good. Very busy. It's going to be another one of those frantic busy nights. I can tell you that. All right, this is for Marcus. We have some Hit Parade Sapphire Football Series 5. I got 37 and 14 out of 50. Kicking off the day in a very pleasant way, because you just can't beat Sapphire. How about we just skip right to it? Out of 75, that's Tua. That is the way to start it. 72 out of 75 from Prism Draft Picks. A nice Tua. And then, I'm not mad at this either. Out of 10, it's XR Aaron. 2 out of 10. There we go. All right, that is a great way to kick it off. I'll be putting up the list probably in about 20 minutes. Once I get some of this stuff cleared out. Hey, Jordan, how are you doing, man? I don't know, Dave. I haven't looked at all of them yet. There are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 orders waiting. What's up, Rosie? Hey, Mike. To the best of my knowledge, Garrett, yes. Yep, Jordan, let me finish doing the video ones first, and then I'll jump into the people that are in chat. Yep, there's a theme. If you look, there's a theme to the bounties. All right, this one is for Ron. We have Panini Contenders draft picks, as well as Panini Score football. We're going to kick it off with Score. No wide receiver option because I had to choose. I only had room for one, either kicker or wide receiver. So obviously I'm going to go with kicker. Because I want to know who my Mad Lads are. All right, cutting through the vets. The vets end at the border card. Out of 100, Denzel Ward, Cooper Kupp. There's a Chase Young to get things started. Caught me ill-prepared with my protectors. Per usual. So some of the people in the chat are aware that I am in a Dynasty League, a new Dynasty League. So I spent my entire day starting my research, which won't bode well for them. Danny Amendola out of 50, because I'm pretty thorough. I've narrowed it down to either drafting Ryan Finley in the first round or going with Ryan Fitzpatrick. Either way, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a Ryan for my first round pick. I don't think I can lose with either of them. Jerry Judy. Herbert. Rhymes with Sherbert. Mitchell Wilcox is the first auto. What's up, Sean? How are you doing? Man, what I don't understand about Fitzy, which leads me to believe that it was a coaching thing in Buffalo, is the dude would never air it out. And then the minute he is out of Buffalo, he's letting absolute rainbows drop into buckets. There's a Joe Burrow of the LSU variety. So I'm left to believe that the coaches during the Fitzy era just wouldn't let him unleash the ball. Because he did pretty well throwing downfield. Tua. Not again, Sean. That sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. KJ Hill out of only 10. You're welcome, my friend. Hey, Thomas. I mean, I didn't say we had a deep threat, but he didn't even try. I mean, I imagine at some point somebody got open. There were times where I do recall people being downfield and him just not tossing the ball or throwing up lame ducks. John Hightower out of 35. Tua a game. 6 weeks, man. No, thank you. We are actually recovering here in New York. They've been lightening our restrictions. At one point, we were the epicenter. Now, while we still have the most cases, Kenneth Murray, while we still have the most cases, we have some of the slowest growth in the country. And considering we're one of the most populated states in the entire country, that's good. Eason. So we are finally getting it together. Unfortunately, there are other states in America who are, I'm going to remained nameless, Florida, that just went backwards. Tyler Eifert. Donnie Jones. We've had a lot of good low-key wide receivers in Buffalo over the years. There is a Burrow. Draft. So of the base cards in Score, most base cards have very little value. These ones right here are the ones that people seem to be choosing to buy of the non-numbered, non-auto. That's why I'm treating those a little bit differently than the others. James Morgan. They call him the captain. You can tell by the mustache. So in that case, you would pick a defense first, because we don't do individual positions. Here's a Chase. That is heavily dependent on the league's scoring. I had, this is many years ago, when Baltimore was top defense. The scoring that was handled by the commissioner was very defense heavy. Contenders draft picks 20. So I was like, second round, I was like, I'm taking Baltimore. You guys are crazy to not pick a defense. After week 2, they put it to where else the defense is scoring like 50 points a game. After week 2, the commissioner put to a vote score change. And of course, I got outvoted because I was killing everybody with just my defense. Out of 23, that's a cracked ice Jerry Jeudy. This box is phenomenal. Ron, I think you're going to be pretty happy I opened this for you. Because the next one is out of 20. And the next one is Herbert rhymes with Sherbert. It's 15 out of 20. Oh, Sean, you are right, man. The United States did an absolutely god-awful job of handling this virus. You are 100% correct, and anybody who denies that needs to really take a look at themselves in the mirror. Because it is very difficult to argue we did a good job. But yeah, man, it is, that left a poor taste in my mouth. Was the defense thing. QB first. All right, after this pack, I'll put it up. So after that, I was like, man, I've always been leery of defense. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand they go high-mid now. Especially with some of the playmakers you have on some of these teams. Quez Watkins. Not 100% sure who that is. Wow. Only 110 and they put you guys on lockdown. Florida had 9,000 in one day last week. That's crazy. One of those cases in Florida was actually a friend of our family's who didn't listen. Thought as soon as the state opened, he could run around without a face mask on, go to barbecues and parties. Well, he was wrong. Bryce Hopkins. Just because your state's open doesn't mean you can start making out with everybody. I'm suspecting another lockdown here, probably. Not necessarily here as in New York, but I'm expecting other states to have to lock down like we did in New York in the beginning. I think what saved New York was the fact that we locked down so quickly compared to other states. Kendrick Rogers, the big man from Texas A&M. Yeah, yeah. We've if you take a look at just Google single day. There's a Burrow. I'll throw that one in. I'll also put the Burrow behind it in there too. If you look at single day totals, some of the states in the United States are just ugly. Yeah, how about I saw that. I absolutely saw that, man. It is pretty rough over there. I shouldn't say rough. I shouldn't say rough. I should say strict, but purposeful. Shea Patterson. But, yep, man, it's no bueno. Did I enjoy being locked down for about 8 weeks? Nope. Do I enjoy the fact that now I can go out and go to dinner? Well, we still... Now, technically, we can go to dinner. My family doesn't. We still choose to do curbside food pickup. Omar Bayless. But we have a lot more freedoms to move about, and a lot more things are open. So I'll take those 8 long weeks of lockdown to safely be able to move about now without the specter of another shutdown coming. Here in Western New York, ours is nothing like New York City. We weren't hit very bad. Our infection rate per test was like 0.73%. Buffalo did not get hit very, very bad at all. All right, Ron, there you go. A lot of good stuff for you to go through. So congratulations on that one. Right, Jordan? That's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah, Colossus, that's no good, man. It's a Dynasty League, Spurg. What's going on, John? Let me just upload this video for Captain Ron. Sean, I did. I do have it, man. I've got just a couple people ahead of you, and then I'll get yours knocked out. Jordan. Here you go, dude. Running back, running back. Overplayed with 140,000 deaths? I'm going to say no. As the son of somebody who works in a hospital, I think my mother would disagree with you. All right, thanks, Sean. Appreciate it. All right, Jordan, give me a thumbs up when you're ready, friend. All right, there's Jordan. All right, this one right here is for Jordan. This is technically from yesterday. So we will add that time to the hit bonus. Because the longer you wait, the better the hits seem to be. Good luck, friend. Dorian Finney-Smith, not numbered. Kyle Guy, Ja Morant. That's because COVID is affecting these systems more than the flu is. This is definitely not like any flu. You are literally the first person ever that I have talked to in the medical field, if you are in the medical field, that has said that. And most of my family is in the medical field. My mother is a director of Roswell Park Cancer Institute. And I'm going to go with what she said and what she sees every day. Before that, she worked at O'Shea's Children's Hospital. Before that, she worked at Miller Fillmore Hospital. So I'm going to go with the data of the people that I know. So if you are in the medical field, you are literally the first person ever that I've spoke to that doesn't believe that COVID is an issue. Seko Dumboya, silver. Russell. Taco. Tyler Harrow. And Matisse. Spur, correct. This is a personal break. Sounds good. I will share the data. You can prove you're in the medical field. Zion Williamson. Jax Hayes. Carson Edwards. Giannis silver. James Harden. Ah, it's numbered. That, my friend, is the first bounty. James Harden numbered. Fear the beard. Let me burn through the rest of this pack for you real quick. Ball. Tyler. And R.J. Barrett. All right, man. So, since my bounty is facial hair related, I got Brent Burns, I got James Harden, and Raleigh Fingers. You got the first hit. Here's your spin. What's in the suitcase? We have some 17-18 ice and 18 Goodwin champions, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't like Jordan and Tiger Woods and Serena Williams and a bunch of people in those? There you go. There it is. All right, congratulations, man. What's going on, Scuba? Actually, it affected the riots a ton. All of the cities that had riots and protesting have shown considerable spikes in COVID transmission. Buffalo was one of the few that didn't because everyone was wearing masks. Fiondu Kempengeli. But if you take a look at the other cities, absolutely they saw spikes. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to stop people from rioting. Which, I mean, I'm okay if things are not getting broken and burned. R.J. Barrett right behind Ja. And Terrence Davis. I put the Raleigh in there because we are opening 2 cases of the 2020 Retired 6 Series. And I looked, he's in it. I figured one of those 2 cases should get us a Raleigh. So that was my thought behind it. I actually get to choose what the bounties are every day. Sean fills up the suitcases and has given me free reign to do everything else. This is on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. It is simulcast. All 3 of the chats are in one. KAT, Pascal, Fiondu, and J Pool. How about a Zion Williamson NBA debut? We will go with a red background. Pascal Siakam. Yeah, Jesse, did Service ever get to you about that? How about a Christian Laettner autograph? It's a nice throwback. It's one we don't see every day. Oh, goodness gracious. Wrong button. There we go. All right, Sean, you're up next, man. How do you feel about that? Ah, that sucks, man. I'm sorry about that. All right, I want to give a shout out to everybody that has personal breaks and is coming in early and communicating through email. Makes this a lot easier. So here's the deal. There are only 2 Civil War divided boxes in the building. That's it. There are only 2. I literally have one of them. The other one is in the warehouse. For basketball, no. Oh, for basketball, yes. I do have one prism hobby for basketball. Excuse me. I saw that I had the Civil War. I actually gave it to me yesterday. And today I wanted to see how many there were left because I was thinking about possibly getting one. And there are only 2, so I'm probably not going to get one. Mr. Andrews, if you're ready, give me a high five or a shout out. We'll get yours knocked out, man. I can't remember if it's really early where you are or really late. I might have your order. Ricky, looks like they sent it to you. Yeah, it looks like for some reason they sent it to your house. You did click break ride. Absolutely. Yep, looks like they just made a mistake in the warehouse. Sean. While we are waiting for Sean, I'm going to knock this one out real fast. This right here is for Michael, 75 out of 100. It's Hit Parade the Rookies 2020 graded first Bowman edition, Series 3. How about Jan Mansada? It's a Gem Mint 10, 2016 Bowman Prospect. All right, friend, there you go. Quick, easy, and good. What's up, Strong Island? That used to be my favorite drink, the Strong Island iced tea. They do. They do. I can tell you, when I was in... I want to say it was Bahrain. It was either Bahrain or Dubai. I was in the Hilton. Pounding them at the bar. And boy, was there a heck of a story that follows that I can't tell till after hours. Sounds good, Sean. All right, Jesse. I'm sorry, Scuba. Hey, Mike. Are you ready for yours? The James Harden was a out of 99. Scuba, why am I sorry? I'm part Canadian. We're just naturally sorry people. We're sorry that anything happens. Oh, hey there, sorry. Didn't mean for you to hit me with your car. Oh, hey there, sorry. Didn't mean for you to knock my toque off. Oh, sorry, hoser. Didn't mean to win. No, Jordan, you that was your break, right? The mosaic? That was you won. Did you not watch the video? That's right, Steve Gostkowski, number 1. There you go. Guaranteed to get you a few hundred points. I made a big deal out of you winning, Jordan. Yep, I got it for you. I will mark it 0 for you, dude. So, I have some fun facts for you. Does anybody know why they call them hosers? And what it means to be called a hoser? So Vince, that's the first time I've heard that. I spent I haven't spent it in a while. I used to spend a tremendous amount of time in Toronto and St. Catharines and the Niagara Peninsula. And hoser, from at least a sports standpoint, in sports when they would call you a hoser, in Canada you play a lot of pond hockey. A lot of outdoor hockey, and you would resurface the ice after every game. How you do that is you would be the one that has to bring out the hose and hose off the surface of the water to refinish it after the game. And when you would play, the loser would have to be the one to refinish the ice, would have to stay the extra hour to either do it with a bucket or do it with a hose or a siphon bucket, which has a hose at the end. So you were a hoser, meaning you were a loser, because you were the one that had to hose down the ice when everything was over. Jordan, that's correct. So, if in sports, especially in hockey, if they're calling you a hoser, they're calling you, that means they're going to beat you. They're going to win. You're a hoser. You're the one that's got to clean up the ice at the end of the skating. Archives first. Sounds good. All right, this is brand new today. Mike has grabbed some. 2020 Topps Archive SIG Series Retired Edition. He's got 4. Let's see what's inside. We'll start with Joe Pepitone out of 7. I mean, if we're going to start, that's how you start, right? 6 out of 7. That's from 2002. All right, real one. You better talk to real one, figure it out, because he just said the same thing before you. David Justice, 1 of 1. So far, so good. Scuba. I think he beat you, buddy. Out of 47, that's Rondell White. From Topps Gold Label, 1999. Oh, real one you might have beat real one then. I'll let you know. Roberto Colon out of 25. Probably one of the skinniest pitchers to ever play the game. Dude was a beanpole. I'll take a look at the orders. I'll find out who was first. And then we got some triple threads. Oh, okay, he's kidding. Clay Kershaw, $2.99. Ken Griffey Jr., out of 75. Chris Davis. Big Hurt. Mr. October. CeCe Sabathia, out of 36. Another one of those beanpole skinny pitchers. And Rhys Hoskins, out of 99. What's up, Joe? How you doing? Nolan Ryan, out of 50. Known less for his pitching and more for his punching. Willie Mays, out of 199. Baez. Kershaw. Cabrera. No big deal. Just an autographed printing plate of Tampa Bay pitcher Blake Snell. Swings and misses. Uno de uno. How aesthetically pleasing is that card? The black printing plate? That looks good. That is good. Yeah, Joe, last week was the sale. The sale's over. We had our 4th of July sale last week. Out of 36. Anthony Rizzo. Mike, you're welcome. Trust me, man. That is going to be better off than two of the finest. Sounds good, JK. Unfortunately, I'm not authorized to give any discounts. Believe it or not, there's only one person in this building that is here newer than me. I am the new guy. All discounts have to go through Sean or one of the sales managers. If I get you a $10, even if you win like a $10 bounty, I can't even apply that to your account. Somebody else has to do it. I'm not even authorized for those, man. No lie. You can ask anybody in the chat. They'll tell you. I always have to wait. Sean Williams. I have two Sean W, so sorry, man. I have to use your full name. Paul, I'll get to yours as soon as mine from earlier today are done. It'll be in the order that they're received. Yeah, I don't get to boss up. I'm the rookie. I am the rookie. I know my place. That's true, Michael. That is true. Your premiere. No, I understand. Hey, it was worth a shot. Absolutely. All right. Let me check the emails. Anybody? I think we can jump into the newer ones. Give me a moment. Yeah. Okay. That is what I thought. All right, good. Let me start processing, and we'll get the orders from right now done. No, there's still going to be something available. The problem is I have so many things to process that I can't tell you exactly what I'm going to have. Give me a couple of moments to process everything, and I'll put the list up. All right. I'll have you guys talk amongst yourself. I'm going to be staring at a computer screen for a moment. The one thing I liked about the bounty being here is you didn't have to stare at my ear. You could look at the bounty. Man, already starting to put up zeros. I mean, then there's that scuba. Sean, already processed it, already printed it. I usually knock out all the Premier accounts first because they're smaller and easier lists to go through. And then I work my way backwards from there. That's all right, Sean. You'll be up first. I'm just going to clear out a couple of orders real fast in the computer. Yeah, I figured something was up, man. Usually you never miss a beat. Just your daily friendly reminder, everyone. Make sure you're hitting break live or personal break. I do have people that are processing throughout the night, and if it isn't marked, it happened yesterday, as a matter of fact. It happened yesterday. Somebody put an order and didn't mark it break live, and they already had it processed and sent to the warehouse before I could get to it. I do not want that to be you. She's living her best life. Hey, that's all that matters, man. I don't have any football breaks scheduled for my shift. Sean might have had one today. If he had one, then it would already be on YouTube. I do, Jordan. Barnesy, you'll have to be a little more specific. What do you mean by how does it work? Flash. Deadpool. Correct. That means you are purchasing one team, a random team. Then they will random who gets what team before the break. And then everything that's inside the box that is for that team will go to whoever owns that team. For instance, if you end up with the Pelicans, you get everything that has Zion, Jackson Hayes, Nikhil Alexander Walker, and so on. If you pull like the Utah Jazz and no players are from the Jazz, then you get nothing but entertained. All right, Sean, I think I'm caught up. Yeah, so Barnesy, the trick with group breaks, which is what they're called group breaks, is to get in on the like division breaks, or to find breaks that have a high card count, because that is going to increase your chances of receiving something. Oh, Jordan, trust us. It isn't us raising the prices. So it's very similar when we buy something, it's similar to retail. If let's say we buy 100 cases of something, we get a price for 100 cases. If we burn through 60 of those cases, we want to buy in again, but we want to buy 40 or 50 cases. The price that we got the original 100 for is not the price we're going to be paying for our re-up. So as they keep raising them for us, we have no choice but to continue to raise them as well. But if you notice, we're still less expensive than most of our competitors. Which is our goal, is to beat everybody else out. Yeah, Jesse, I got yours, bud. All right, Sean, let's knock yours out, friend. Scuba, I don't like that word. I would like to say it's a bit of a game of chance. Football hit parade? Okay, hold on. That constitutes an emergency. I wouldn't even know which videos they are. Trav, there you go, man. That's I hate to say I told you so. I forgive you, buddy. I don't hold animosity towards most people. Specifically, I would never hold animosity towards those who know that they have done ill. I wouldn't even know which videos, because the videos are... The way the videos load, I know my most recent video is the one in the upper left-hand corner. All I get is a thumbnail, so I don't know... So that one... Okay, I see the NT break. I see the National Treasures break. I can upload that. Give me a moment. Sorry, Sean. This constitutes an emergency. Let me... Oh, goodness. Let me figure out how this will get done. All right, I have to assume it was that one. All right, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be doing a little guesswork here. Full disclosure. No, today he did the National Treasures at 3:30. That's already up. He did the Hit Parade Diamond Card Edition. That's already up. As for the helmets, those ones I'd have to look at. So that's what it was. The Hit Parade helmet break and footballs. That's what needs to go up. Maybe it's this video. Maybe. It's definitely not this video. What's up, Dan? Ryan, I'm good. Marcus, I only have 2 of them left. Just an FYI. All right, then it's got to be this video. I am fairly certain it's this video. Because this one's really long. So I'm guessing, but this is what I think it is. Hey, Marcus, how are you doing? Kay, give me a few moments. I got a little bit of a YouTube emergency I'm solving. Well, this is a guess. I think this is it. I'm not sure. We're going to go with it. It's 18 and a half minutes long, so I have to assume that's his video. That's about the ballpark of everything that he does. All right. Sorry about that. No, it's okay, man. It's got to get done. I'd be fielding that question all day. All right, Sean. Sean, are you still watching after all of that delay? Unofficial producer is correct. I'm at the point where I need an actual real in-house producer. All right, so I'm going to knock out your break. I'm going to kind of blow through it kind of quickly, if you don't mind. Focus on the hits. We are going to be just a little late for our first group break. But the first break is baseball, and we're going to be looking at baseball. So you guys will enjoy it. All right, this one is for Sean. 2020 Bowman first. I am overdue for a relative autograph in this. Thankfully, these packs open very quickly. And these are easy to blow through. Austin Beck. Bryson Stott out of 150. There's actually quite a few draws to having things broke live. One of them, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn, is entertainment. If you have a good breaker, it's entertaining to watch it get open. Out of 75, Ryan Mountcastle. Must be tired after mounting a castle. Sounds exhausting. So it's that. I mean, there's an entertainment value. A good breaker is going to make it entertaining. You're also going to be in a chat and in an environment with like-minded people. Other people who love sports and love seeing cool things. Volpe. So typically you're in a good environment, which is why I try to keep this one family friendly. Also, watching other people's breaks while you're waiting for yours lets you see what else is out there. I'm okay. See, Halbot just likes pie. Hoke. I am a little lucky. I do have a horseshoe embedded somewhere amongst my person. Actually, it's a 4-leaf clover. Wander Franco. Thanks, Bart. There are a couple of people who have reached out to me and said that they, here's a Dominguez. that they have on Instagram have said, hey man, I've been watching your breaks. I'm a breaker from so-and-so. I dig your stuff. I had one actually say how much for that throne. I want to buy that throne shtick from you. And I said, well, first of all, it's not a shtick. Second of all, it's not for sale, but thank you. He's like, yeah, man, I want to do that, but I can't do it if you're doing it, because then people will say I ripped you off. I was like, oh, no, it's mine, man. I came up with it. Out of 150, Evan White. So some people have reached out to me. It can be educational if you got the right person. Match Mahomes. Yeah, I want, you know what? I'll cut you a deal. I want 10% less than Mahomes. That's it. I'll give you 90% off of what they pay Mahomes. 90% off. There's a Pawson. Thanks, man. The first time I pitched it to somebody that's not at David Adams, Wilfred Astudio, that's William's brother. The first time I pitched it to one of my buddies, was like, hey man, what do you think of this idea? Like, dude, that's lame. Nobody is gonna like that. I said, I beg to differ. I think people are gonna find it cool. I'm gonna say I was right. You guys seem to dig it. You know, if it's coming out, something good's happening. Yeah, well, he's also been doing at least one sport since he was 4 years old. And he just does it at a really high level. So more information came out of his contract, and exactly as I had mentioned yesterday, Rap Sheet was right. There is a ton of language that allows restructuring the contract and moving years around, as well as his contract actually allows his teammates to get paid under it. So there's certain situations where he cedes money to his teammates under certain circumstances. So his contract is actually pretty amazing considering what it does. And it definitely is equal parts awesome for him and for the Chiefs, which is what I thought. Yeah, it's not going to get you rich, but you're going to have a lot of fun. And I bet you it's got you a lot of free pitchers. Jacob Amaya. Yeah, Vaughn's actually was similar. You are correct. Obviously not on the grandest of scales, but yeah, Vaughn did have that language in there. Out of 50, Kanan Smith. But once the full details, like, it's still stuff's just leaking. But when the full details come out, this is going to be like the model franchise contract of the future. It's going to allow that person to be rich, and it's going to allow flexibility for the teams themselves. Basically, if you think of it this way, it's a Patriots contract. It's what Tom Brady did unspoken, unwritten. It's what Tom Brady did, and what the Patriots did. But this one is just what they did in writing. It's allowing, seating for other positions. It's allowing to, flex money, flex years. That was never in Brady's contract. Brady just spoke under the table and had those things done with the leaders of the Patriots. So it's kind of like the Patriot way in writing, in contract form. See, my brother was collegiate level bowler, and he's thrown a few hundreds in his day, or 300s in his day. He's won a lot of pitchers because he always plays people for pitchers. Like, I'll bowl you for a pitcher. Or I'm sorry, I'll roll you for a pitcher. I always liked going to the alley with him. I knew I was going to be drinking for free. Not necessarily, because I believe his salary can scale to a percentage of the salary cap. And if you have one guy on each team, for instance, let's say it's the quarterback. If every quarterback had something like that, had a caliber, well, you're not going to find a caliber of him. For argument's sake, just to make it easy for me to explain, one of one Luis Garcia. How about that? If, let's say, you had a quarterback on every team that had that contract, that would be basically your franchise contract. It would pay your quarterback, keep him long term, and free up money versus the cap for other people. It's kind of basically gonna aid with the cap. It's a deal like that that is flexible, that could actually help the cap work and not make it turn into a baseball thing where the cap means nothing. I know, I've only pulled a handful of autos out of this stuff. None of them were crazy autos. So I would like to get something substantial. That's the first 101 that I pulled out of the product. De La Cruz. Pereira. Could be Peroya. All depends on what country he's from. Ruben Cardenas, 75. Ronnie Maurizio. Peroya is from Venezuela. Jorge Mateo, 150. Nolan Jones, 150. Chris Voldemort. Pearson, Nate. In this set, I don't think there's any Rockies that are nuts. Ronnie Maurizio. Another Dominguez. Ryan Mountcastle out of 50. The other one was what, out of 75? You can now super collect Ryan Mountcastle. Julio Rodriguez, that's not a bad one. There's a Bobby Witt to go with it too. So you got about 3 or 4 Bobby Witts, a couple of Paustins, a couple of Dominguez's, and a 1-1. It's not too shabby. Wheel, I don't know. That's a fantastic question. All right, Mike, sounds good. All right, this is going to create a lot of garbage. Honestly, prices, I don't know. I am typically sold out. I mean, I'm sold out the entire week in advance. So I don't bother. If it's green, it's sold out. I don't bother memorizing prices because by the time I get here, it's sold out and doesn't matter what it costs. Nobody can buy one. So, unfortunately, I'm the worst person to ask. All right, only 15 minutes late. That's not bad. That's terrible. 2020 Topps Archives SIG Series Retired Edition. This is going to be a 20-box case. It is going to be a 6-spot random division break. Seven. 8. All right, the AL East goes to Robert B. If you're curious, Yankees, Tampa, Boston, Toronto, Baltimore. But I think Robert already knows that. Derek, you got the NL East and the AL West. That's Atlanta, Washington, the other New York, Philadelphia, Miami, Houston, Oakland, the Angels, Texas, and Seattle. Richard, you have the NL Central. That's going to be St. Louis, Cincy, Chicago, Milwaukee, and Pittsburgh. That Chicago in National League is the Cubbies, by the way. Brandon O, you have the AL Central. It's the other Chicago. Cleveland, Minnesota, KC, and Detroit. Kevin, you have the NL West. Dodgers, Arizona, San Diego, Colorado, and Frisco, as the people of San Francisco absolutely love when you call it that. If you're wondering why I did it upside down, that's why. I'm gonna want it this way. The cards are positioned in the center and they're in cases, so don't mind the fact that those have bends. All right, where's my OCD people at? All right, this one's for you guys. There you go. Good luck, everybody. Let's get to it. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It goes nowhere near the card. Out of 26, Sean Casey out to Cincy. How about like I'm one of those people? Out of 77, David Cohn. That's the AL East. Out of 66, Jeff Cirillo. Good old Stadium Club. Is that Milwaukee? It is Milwaukee. Milwaukee. Oh, Jim. Oh, that's so awesome. Jim Abbott. That's so cool. I love Jim Abbott. Yeah, it's whatever's printed on the card. Correct. Whatever's printed on the card, it goes to the current division. Love it for the Angels. How about Gorman Thomas out of 21? It's going to the Mariners. Was it 1984? 1984 OPG. How great. I miss OPG in baseball. Juan Gonzalez, Kansas City. 1 of 1. What's up, Ice? Hey, Shirley. 1 of 1 going to KC. That's you believe that's you, Brandon. AL Central. Out of 54, Bronson Arroyo. Cincy. Mark Grace, 2 out of 2. How about that, Cubbies? It's like $55 a box. $50 a box. Eric Davis, 1 of 1. Another one out to Cincy. Eric Davis, Mark Grace. I'll take him. Out of 23. Maglio Ordonez. That's Detroit. Let's go old school with Al Oliver out of 99, heading out to Texas. Is that 81? 81. Charlie, I concur. Rondell White, 1 of 1. What is that, my 5th of the day? I had 2 in earlier breaks. 3, 4, 6. 6 1-on-1s. Out of 42, Benny Santiago. $88. I love it. Out of 18, it's Doc Gooden. Oh, dude, the old school wood. Gotta dig 1987 tops. Gotta dig 1987 tops. Iconic set. Not worth a whole lot, but it's just simply iconic. Tony Perez out of 50 going to, you guessed it, Cincy. My 7th 1 of 1 of the day, Luis Gonzalez. Hey, Richard, how you doing? That goes to the Diamondbacks. Jay Bunner. I'm probably saying that wrong. I don't recognize him. Probably should, though. That goes to Seattle. Out of 25, owned the game with Andrew Jones. Braves. Dave Stewart. It's out of 58. It's Buhner. Thank you, Buhner. Number 9. Andre Galarraga. 1 of 1. Well, that was fun. I have a list. It might be accurate. I'll take a Bo auto any day. I don't care what it is. I love Bo Jackson. Dude was a beast. Could have been the greatest football player in running history. In rushing history. Sean M. Your cup actually is first. I bet you are. I bet you've been swearing under your breath waiting for me to get through all of this so you could get going. Oh, Sean, I wouldn't have it any other way. All right, take a screenshot because it's going away now. No warning. It's gone. It's true, Mike. It is actually boxes of air. It's just all air. It's air inside there. It's empty. All right, this is for Sean. 17-18, the jockstrap. I mean, the cup. It's right, air and foam. That's what's in there, air and foam. All right, good luck, friend. Out of 249, Sharon Stone. Out of 249, Gerard Depardieu. Ooh, this one's really nice. Out of 35. How about a Jeff Carter scripted swatch? And yes, that is gold ink on a black jersey. Now, that is a fine-looking card. Fine-looking card. So this is the show. I hate the way they named this. The Show Shadow Box Auto. Say that 5 times fast. The Show Shadow Box Auto. Nikita Kucherov. And this next one is also a showstopper. Championship etching out of 15, Nicholas Lindstrom. And that is a sterling silver nameplate. Last but certainly not least, how about a Jonathan Drouin? Out of 99. That edge on this side is a little messy, but it's not awful. You can kind of see it right there. And then there's this, 15-16 the cup. You know, all the other times that I've done this, how about the last 3 times that I've done this? I've always decided to not say what was in here. I'm going to change this up for you. I'm actually going to say that this is the box that you find Connor McDavid's rookie in. This is the product that the sought-after McDavid is in. $249. James Van Riemsdyk. This next card. My heart. A shock of pain hit my heart. Because I just saw this real fast, just like that. And I was like, oh my God. It's not McDavid. And I saw the jersey. I saw the patch. I saw the rookie. And my heart hurts. And I'm a little lightheaded because I think I had a small heart attack. But here's what I'm going to tell you. This next card is going to make up for it. This next card is not Connor McDavid. But this next card absolutely makes up for the mild heart attack that other card gave me. Scripted swatches. Out of 35. All-Star jersey. Mario Lemieux. Adam Pelech out of 249. I have high blood pressure. I'm shaking all the time. Jaromir Jagr out of 75. Quad jersey, Flo Rida. Again. Giving me fits. Not only did I see the Oilers, I saw the David and the M, and it was all out of order in my head, and I was like, oh, darn it. Oh. Yep. Yeah, if you have a resting heart rate of 100 beats per minute, you tend to shake all the time. You're welcome, Sean. I feel like I just drank a cup of coffee. All right, Jesse, you are next. After Jesse is Romaldo, then Jordan, then John. And then, actually, there is a Ryan. If Ryan K jumps in the chat, he actually has precedence over everybody because he's from earlier today. Ice. Yeah, if you're here. Hold on a second. I got you, Frank. You'll be right after Jesse. Strong Island. Which one are you? Are you Ryan? All right, Ryan, you'll be right after Frank. And then it'll be Romaldo. Don't worry, Romaldo. They're quick ones. All right. This one's for Jesse. It's Hit Parade Graded Comic 2020 Batman Edition Series 2 57 sauce out of a hundo. Yeah. Detective Comics 622. That's going to be from 1990. It's a 9.6. The Batman Says Die. Lucky Charms, they're magically delicious.
Oh, why are they always after me, Lucky Charms?
Nice. I dig it, Yankees. Man, I think that both of those Oilers really did give me a mild heart attack. If I start slurring or speaking out of the side of my mouth, let me know. I will let you know if I smell toast. Okay. All right, Frank, give me a thumbs up, buddy. Oh, he's already on it. This is for Frank. SP Game Used. Hockey. 1920. Rudy Balser, 297. Gavrikov, out of 44. Vitaly Abramov. Thomas Chabot, banner year from the 15 draft. Excuse me. Anze Kopitar. And Sergei Bobrovsky. There you go, friend. You're very welcome. All right, Ryan, here you go, bud. Man, you were in this chat the whole time. You could have said something, brother. I would have got you earlier. Feel free to speak up, man. More than happy to get this as fast as possible for you. All right, give me thumbs up when you want it. Not the first time I've said that. It's 88 out of 100. Hit Parade, The Rookies 2020. Graded first Bowman edition. Series Tray.
Oh, well.
From 2019 Bowman Chrome, Prospect Auto. Refractor out of 499. BGS graded 9.5 with a Beckett 10. Geraldo Perdomo. They said he's fast. There you go. What's going on, Chris? How have you been? Oh, dude, same here. I'll let the chat tell you how busy I've been. It's to the point where I'm going to have to ask for a helper soon. Just think, if I could not have to process, if I could have someone to process and print them out, even if they didn't pull them, just processing them, I could get another dozen breaks in. It is, man. I've got quite a few new friends, fans, followers. I don't know what you guys want to call yourselves. I don't think we figured out a name for you guys yet. Brothers in cards? I don't know. I'll think of a name. Over the course of this pandemic, it's actually, I'm a source of entertainment for people. Before, I was averaging about 50 people watching. Now, between 75 and 90. All right. Real one. You ready? Oh, Chris, I'm pretty caught up now. It's just my first, 3 hours are jam-packed. DC-aholics? Thanks, Charlie. I appreciate you. Yeah, man. Yep. All right, real one, you want to see what kind of money is in this box? DC-aholic. DC-aholic. DC addict. I thought of one, but it's not appropriate. I know, it's bad. I get it. That's what it is, Paul. This stuff's actually really cool. I dig this. This is different. I don't think anybody else is doing anything like this. It's cool. It's something different. I dig it. I think it's neat. Team DC. I like them all. This may or may not be accurate. I'll throw it up while we're waiting for Romaldo. Hint, hint. Screenshotted. You're welcome. You know, now that I say that out loud, it doesn't sound right. Oh, he's here. Let's do it. All right, this one's for Romaldo. Hit Parade Series 1 graded notes. 18 out of 50. Rosie. That's a 62 PPQ $2 note from 1976. This is older than I am. Man, is that an off-center cut. Now you know why it was graded so low. It's got a 5 head. $26 out of 50. One of the $2 notes is. There is, I know there's a very special $2 note. A 1976 63. Boy, those serial numbers are not far off. Gerald, I don't think so. I think somebody grabbed my last two. So those were very close to each other. Very close to each other. Absolutely, man. I agree. Thank you. What's up, Bricky? How you doing? Hi, Jordan. Finally, we've made it back to you, brother. Yeah, we'll knock this out before the, we'll knock it out before the 9 o'clock break. You've been waiting long enough, buddy. You've been waiting long enough. If anybody complains, I'll handle it. Oh, not just any prism. That is El Hobby. Alright, this is for Jordan. He blessed me yesterday with allowing me to open a Prism Hobby, and I think it went pretty well. So he's letting me do it again. And I thank him for it. Good luck, brother. Jax Hayes, Nasir Little, John Henson, 149, DeMarcus Cousins, Chuck Barkley. It's a pretty good pack right there. Nick Claxton, there's an R.J. Barrett. Brendan Clark, Robin Lopez Silver, Alfred Payton Galactic, or whatever they call it. Admiral Schofield, Goran Dragic, Q, I knew you would have an over-technical rebuttal for that. Gafford, Culver, Edwards. Oh my God, there it is. A silver Zion. Oh man, that centering is pretty decent. I mean, all of them are off, but this one is not bad at all. You got great corners as well. Here's what I'll tell you. Beckett will hit you for surface. So I would go with not Beckett. Let me put it that way. Beckett's going to nail you for surface because there is a light line right there. So I would recommend going not Beckett. I'm not going to say who, but I'm just going to say I recommend not Beckett for this particular card. Hazonia. LeBron James, Noel, Brooke Lopez, Len, Culver. You know, okay, I'll take it. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Matisse Fiondu out of 199. Kobe White. Justin James, Otto Porter, Kyrie, Shaquille O'Neal Silver. That's true. What Scuba said is 100% true. You may not ever get the same card back. How about another Zion to go with your Zion? Because, you know, you need the base one to compare to the silver one. Goga Batazzi, Vince Carter, Alonzo Trier, Kobe White, J-Bone, Kobe White out of 75. Kuzma. You need a Ja now to go with your RJ and your Zion. You need a Ja. Pascal. Jazz Hands. DeMarcus Russell. DeAndre Jordan. KG. Ha ha ha! Got him! The big three. Got him. Montrezl Harrell, silver. Hernandez, signature. All right, last pack. Let's just throw it in the garbage. We're done. Ooh. PJ Washington, he was what? Third or fourth rated rookie. What about PJ? KZ Okpala. How about a silver LeBron James? Let's just throw a silver LeBron in there too. Why not? Why not? Let's do it. Let's get crazy. Let's get crazy. I'll put that next to Zion. Joe Ingles. RJ. Are you not entertained? You know, I'd buy myself some lotto tickets, but then I'd be buying them every day because this types of happens every day, to quote my good friend, Calvin Broadus. Thanks, Jordan. I appreciate you. That box costs about $1,300. That is the hobby, correct. No, that was a pretty special box. I'm not even gonna front. That was pretty special. Look back at some of my previous breaks. That is definitely one of the more special prisms. I had a fast break box that was unbelievable. That was like a Zion, whatever the sparkle refractor was. It was a Ja out of 50 and a Ja auto and like an RJ out of something. There was one that was crazy. But no, this is top dog right there. See, it's the breaks that cut into group break time that seem to be going really well. Because the last one that cut into the first break was also pretty darn good. But it is Black Diamond time. Sorry, hockey fans. I do not have any more 17-18 the cup. That is sold out. All I have is 18-19. Yeah, Ricky, here you go. I can't guarantee this is 100% accurate, Ricky. It might be a few boxes off because a lot of people have put in orders, but it's going away in 3, 2, 1. Eric, I'll do everything I can. Remember, I want you guys to get hits. The more you guys get hits, the more you watch me and hang out with me, and the less lonely I am. I'm an hourly employee. I don't get a percentage. I don't get a piece of the action. I don't get any bonus. So my joy comes from opening awesome stuff and hanging out with you guys. My hourly just covers the bills, man. You guys are the treat. Thanks, man. I can break it for you. I can't believe I'm gonna say this. Cheese pants. I can break it for you tomorrow. Or I can mail it to you. It's up to you. I'll be more than happy to hold on to it till tomorrow and we can break it live tomorrow. Who doesn't like sprinkles? I say that I need a Morgan Freeman voice. Because his thing about that comedian who does the thing about him and sprinkles is hilarious. I love sprinkles. I put them on everything. Put them on my ice cream. Put them on my pancakes. I am on starting at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time till 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, Cheese Pants, you just come in anytime during that period and I'll have it for you. All right, let me jump into this since we are 12 minutes late. 2018-2019 Upper Deck Black Diamond Hockey 5-box case. It's a David Adams Card World live 4-spot random division break. Late nights with DC. I am DC. And I am also sorry this break is late. But we're a little busy. And I hope you love me anyway, because you know I love you. Let's get to it. 5. 4. 'Steven, you have the Atlantic. That's going to be Lightning, Bruins, Maple Leafs, Panthers, Canadians, Sabres, Red Wings, and Senators. Eric, you got Metro. Not bad, buddy. Capitals, Hurricanes, Penguins, Blue Jackets, Rangers, Flyers, Islanders. It's the Islanders, everybody. The Islanders. The Devils. James D., you have Pacific. That's the Sharks, Flames, Golden Knights, Coyotes. Oilers, Canucks, Ducks, and Kings. Jeremy G. gets Central. Avalanche, Predators. Stars, Blues, Jets, Blackhawks, and Wild. It's my tongue may or may not have gotten paralyzed in the middle of that word. Goodness gracious. It's just one of those days, friends. DC-aholics. Well, this box says 1819 BD, so I really hope that stands for Black Diamond. Otherwise, it'll be a very expensive mistake. All right. The label was correct. right, one for my OCD people. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Ice, I'm going to agree with you, man. That last break was definitely worth being a little late for. What a phenomenal hobby box that was. All right, all right, all right. Jordan Greenway, 225, Minnesota. Out of 249, Claude Giroux. Philly. Hey, Rudy. From Greek. It's actually not Monty Python. It is the history of the world by Mel Brooks. That's gonna be Erasmus Dahlin, excuse me. Manufactured batch. Bigus D. Yeah, that was actually a funny scene. Gemography. Pavel Buchnevich. Are you sure? Austin Matthews, 149, Toronto. Henry is all about first-round running backs. Paul Coffey. You know you're pale when you can use your hand as a background. On a 99. Out of 299, Andreas Johnson. $249, Johnny Gaudreau. For the Avalanche, Mikko Rantanen out of just 15. Andrei Vasilevsky out of 99. Tampa. Joe Pavelski. Out of 50. Goes to San Jose. Out of 399. Svechnikov, Carolina. Is a little last minute snuck in autograph. On the bottom, Alexander Barkov. Out of 99. To Florida. See, I should never challenge you, Greek. You are always right. I just remember there being some name gag in the Mel Brooks movie, too. I guess it was a different name gag. Adam Gaudette out of 299. Rookie patch. Vancouver. Barzal, 249. Metro. Blake Wheeler. You know, did anybody notice how I handled that pack? Anybody notice I took a couple extra feels of that one? Oh, I love Robin Hood Men in Tights. One of my favorite movies. One of my favorite movies. I don't know if that's going to fit in the case. I don't think so. Gotta put it in something. Sabres! Stephen C. You got the Sabres. Oh, Master Robin, you've lost your arms in the war. That movie I could probably argue that I know almost every word to. How about Erasmus Dahlin? Out of 99, quad diamond relic. Not a bad rookie card, right? Gruesome, really nice. Yep, that's the one, Vince. Philip Forsberg, out of 149. To the Nash. Borgstrom, 399. To Flo Rida. I usually always do the upside down one last, so I'm not going to break that tradition. How about an EP40 rookie? Out of 225. Heading out to Vancouver. Ooh, I'd like to get one of his autographs in that last box. That would be cool. Nate McKinnon, 249. Avalanche, Patrice. Going to Boston. Rudy, I actually was a terrible stand-up comedian. I am a great improv comedian. Buffalo's own Patty Kane. Championship banner out of 25. How about that, Chicago? He's son of a shoot. God bless you. Oh man, that's my name. I did improv for about 3 years, just under 300 shows, out of 149. My improv troupe was very good. We just had home issues. We didn't have a home. Our theater closed, out of 399. All right, last box. Let's make it a doozy. Let's finish on a high note. Ryan Donato out of 299. Rookie patch. Oh, yeah. I think it's just a relic book. Out of 99, Johnny Gibson. I know, George, right? I'm going to put running back, as you said, usually. This is an off year. Jordan Greenway. That is Minnesota. Oh, how about a throwback Chicago Blackhawk? Tony Amonte. How about that for a name we ain't heard in a while? Charlie, if I put up wide receiver, I wouldn't have had room for kicker. I do. I get really excited. It's Troy Terry. It's out of 199, which leads me to believe that it's just a relic, no auto. Oh, that's a great one though. Check that out. I like it. Yeah. The one on the left is pretty good. There you go. Anaheim. And you know what? Let's end it on a diamond. Let's make it 5 total diamonds. Out of 99, Michael Del Calle. But this one is going to Metro instead of Atlantic. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Yeah, I mean, we have fun here. We definitely have. This is, of all of the breakers that I've ever watched, and I do watch my competition, I think our chat is more fun than a lot of them. A lot of other ones are just too businessy. It's just business, business, business. You gotta, let loose. You gotta unwind. Gotta have fun. To me, it's not business. This is fun. All right, I did see. Henry. There you are. Brent Burns is a hockey player for San Jose who has a huge beard. I do. I encourage participation. You guys are gonna like this. No, it's just not me drinking. That's not the part you're going to like. You're going to like Henry's break. George, not really. Raleigh signed the Topps retired edition that we're breaking 2 cases of. And there's only 110 signers in there. So there's actually a decent chance we hit them today. Raleigh Fingers was a pitcher for, most notably, the Oakland A's. That not only was a fantastic pitcher, but had the greatest mustache in baseball. Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate that. Upper Deck Stature? I actually don't even know what those are. Don't feel dumb, man. There's no dumb questions. Unless I tell you it's a dumb question, but it would have to be really dumb. Yeah. Yep. Dan, I don't think so. I think somebody already grabbed the last two, but I'll know after this. I have one more, and then I'm going to be processing. When I process, I'll know. All right, let me check. Do I want to use that camera, or do I want to use a different camera? How about this one? Is this one going to work? That one's going to make me look huge. I don't feel like looking fat. I think we'll use this one. Give me 1 second. I'm just zooming one of the cameras. All right, I think that'll work. Nope, haven't done your comic book break yet. Still working on the list in order. Actually, I think yours is next. Yeah, John, yours is after this break. So you actually came in at a good time.